plenary.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. I begin in the name of Allah, the most beneficent and the most merciful. I am not here today as a Hazara, and I'm not here today as a Shia. I'm not even here today as a Pakistani. I am here today as a Muslim. And in Islam, there is no room for anyone who kills innocent civilians. Our Prophet said, if you kill one person, that is as if you are killing the entire of humanity. Islam categorically rejects anyone. Islam rejects anyone that kills innocent civilians. The people that are killing the Shias in Pakistan are not Muslims. Where are the Shias in Pakistan that are being killed? You heard from the other speakers, there's a lot of places they're being killed. Shias are being killed in Gilgit. Shias are being killed in Parichanar. Shias are being killed in Quetta. And Shias are being killed in Karachi on a daily basis. In 2003 alone, we've seen that every day, 5 Shias have been killed in Pakistan, every single day. And where is the government in all this? What is the Pakistani government doing? What are the Pakistani security forces doing? What is the Pakistani army doing? They are doing nothing. The Pakistani government has so far done nothing to protect its citizens. They have done nothing to protect its minorities. They have done nothing at all. And this is why we're here today. We want to put pressure on this government. We want to put pressure on this apathetic government, this government that refuses to protect its minorities. We heard from the other speaker that other minorities are also in trouble in Pakistan. This weekend we saw the attacks on the Christian minority. We also saw an attack in a Barelvi masjid as well. So it's not just it's all of us. We're in this together. So I'm angry, and most of you are angry as well. But what can we do about this? And I'm here to just tell you that, yeah, we come to these protests. I go to all of these protests. I went to the one yesterday. I went to the one 2 weeks ago. I went to the one a month ago. We're going to these protests, but what are we really doing? Is there anything more that we can do? Yes, we can. There is more that we can do. We can get angry, which is good, because anger is going to fuel our actions, right? So what we need to do is contact our MPs. We need to email our MPs. We need to phone our MPs. These are our elected representatives, and they represent us. We need to tell them to talk about this genocide that is happening in Pakistan. And you know why that's important? Is because just this Friday, last Friday, our Foreign Minister, John Baird, put out a very strong statement against the civilian attacks in Bangladesh. Where are these strong statements when it comes to Pakistan? Why aren't they making these strong statements when it comes to minorities in Pakistan? Why aren't they putting pressure on Pakistani government? And many of us feel that the Pakistani government is beyond any dialogue. And I feel like that too. But they are not beyond public shaming. The Pakistani government needs to be shamed for not protecting its minorities. So you can contact your MPs and ask them to put that political pressure on the Pakistani government to do something. And this is important because this is an actionable thing that we can do sitting here in Canada. What else can you do? You can help the victims of these terror attacks. Something that the Pakistani government is not doing. The Pakistani government says, oh yeah, we're going to compensate the victims, but when you talk to people on ground, these people have never received money. These people have never received any security for the kind of suffering that they're going through. I was talking to my uncle just last week, and he was telling me, yeah, in the Abbastown attack, the government they haven't even sent anybody to clean up the rubble after the attack. And this is not just characteristic of the Abbastown attack. This is characteristic of all the attacks that these terrorists are doing in Pakistan. So contact your MPs, email them, talk to them, push them to say something, get this out there. And also, we also have a representative from a charity, Hope, which helps the victims of terror and provides education to them. So if you want to donate to those victims of the terror attacks in Pakistan, I'm going to point him out right there. He's raising his hand. Or you can just come and talk to me. And lastly, I just want to thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity to talk. We need to do this. We need to get the word out about the Shia genocide in Pakistan. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you so much, Hana Abbas. Of course, our problem is not with the Pakistan. This is not Pakistan who have got the conflict with. This is the Pakistani government. When first Pakistan was created, Pakistan did not envision this Pakistan that we have today. We got the problem with the Pakistani government. Thank you so much. So we got one last speaker. After this speech, we're going to take this conference and we're going to start our march. So Suraya Sahar, please.
Hi, my name is Suraya Sahar. I want to thank the organizers for taking the time and energy to hold this rally. The last time I attended a protest against the target killing of Shias and ethnic Hazaras was just over 2 years ago. Today I stand here and it is now called genocide. And you're right to call it genocide because it has reached that level of urgency where innocent men, women, and children are being murdered by masses. And it's important to not just acknowledge this, but to openly condemn and resist it. The banner over here reads, "Culprits roaming free." But they are not just the terrorist groups responsible for carrying out the attacks. The culprits are also the institutions who are directly aiding and funding these groups. The culprits are the governments who are complicit in partnering with those institutions. That includes both the Pakistani government and the international community. Unfortunately, this is not the first conflict where we have seen this. It's what happened in Bosnia. It's what happened in Rwanda. It's what happened recently in Sri Lanka. There has to be accountability. Without it, there's no justice. And without justice, there's no peace. Now, like Hina, also, I'm not Shia. I'm not even Hazara, Baluch, I'm not even Pakistani. But I will support you, and I will stand with you here as your sister in the struggle, because it is my responsibility first and foremost as a human being. The regions of both Pakistan and Afghanistan are very diverse, with people from many different backgrounds and walks of life. But regardless of our differences, we're all connected. Our eyes, we see the same sky. Our feet touch the same ground. Our lungs breathe the same air. We need to start working together. There is strength in numbers, but there is power in unity. And that is my message to the communities we all belong to, from Hazaras, to Pashtuns, to Tajiks, to Uzbeks, Baluch, Punjabi, Shia, Sunni. At the end of the day, this affects all of us. And to emphasize that point, I'm going to end with a quote from Martin Niemöller about living under Nazi Germany, because I think it's relevant to the situation. First, they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out. I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out. I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out. I was not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak out. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Suraya Sahar.